back to Spoiler Alert. I'm your host, Dylan.
I'm Manny.
And we're here going to be talking about what's new this week. With Spider-Man 3 heating up and just around the corner, all these rumors and theories and speculations are running wild. I mean, we just finally got the title of the final film.
The hell is No Way Home?
No Way Home. I mean, what is wrong with it? I mean, it's not like... the way I see it, the title's going to show... It tells you that Spider-Man's journey is not going to end here. Because then again, it would be like, No Place Like Home or different like that. But
I mean, I'd rather had the Home Alone mentioned on the board.
I mean, yeah,
because,
but
because ultimately, at the end of the film, he's probably going to end up alone in some kind of universe that he's
I doubt that. I mean, with all the theories and rumors going around, especially with Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, which I do believe are in the film, he's not going to be alone. It's going to be No Way Home is literally going to throw him into the Spider-Verse realm. I mean, especially with Doctor Strange coming out later on, it's just a continuation of everything.
I wonder if Wanda's going to show up in that one.
Oh, I'm waiting for it, especially with Wanda getting ready to come to an end. That goes back to our next segment, WandaVision. What's keeping up with Wanda? This episode answered so many questions, and with only with the season finale coming around the corner, there's still so many questions that need to be answered.
That's depressing.
I mean, it's like you got to see Wanda's true side.
You forget how tragic her story is. She lost her parents. She lost her brother. She lost her loved one. She lost everything she's ever loved. She even lost her imagination. That's why the TV shows are relevant, because that's her safe zone.
And that's what goes back to this episode. I mean, they revealed so many things, like why is Wanda's world like this? Not just that, it's just like how depressing her character is. And we've stated that in the past, that she's one of the most unique characters out there, that it's a long arc for her. And it seems like it's not going to end at this point.
Oh, no, I think we're just hitting the tip of the iceberg at this point.
Yeah, and especially, I mean, today,
you can argue she is actually going to be the main centerpiece of the Marvel Universe, when we thought it was Spider-Man and Doctor Strange, but it really can possibly just be Wanda.
It's going to be Wanda. I mean, one thing is about this episode is just, like, not just like you said, it's like, it's depressing. You see the whole backstory of her. You see when she's a kid. They go back. Agatha made her go back into her memories to dig out every hurtful thing.
You know what's messed up?
What?
We see the kids on like a magical chain on the neck, and that's the least depressing part of this episode.
That's just like the that's just the only break we had from this part. You're going back through Wanda's past, and you see each chisel of her breaking down. But one thing was that when I was looking through her past, I'm like, you see Agatha wanting the power. She wanted just to learn how the heck are you this strong. I want to be this strong. I want to see what you've done. And with her going throughout her past, it's like you can see, or it gives you a hint that she's had this power
this entire time
for the longest time. I mean, people were thinking is like, oh, the scepter gave her the powers. I mean, but it goes back to the original roots. I was waiting for the word mutant. I'm like, we might get it. We might get mutant.
What you got was Scarlet Witch instead.
They said the name. And I loved it. The Scarlet Witch. Honestly, I'm like, they said the name. Woo!
It's Peter Griffin.
But no, going back to it. I mean, shoot, I can't wait for the next episode. I mean, it's one of those things, like, so many unanswered questions. So many questions have been answered, but so many unanswered questions.
And new questions.
I mean, one thing is that
was it a cutscene?
With the post-credit scene, with everything that was going on, did they bring back Ultron?
I would think they would bring back
Did they give Ultron what Ultron wanted? Which
was Vision's body.
Vision's body, exactly. I mean, it's one of those things, just like, it's interesting. It's interesting now. I mean, it's just like they raised the bar up again, and honestly, praise to them. I mean, because they're doing a great job. I mean, this show is supposed to lead into not only the new phase, but to Spider-Man, to Doctor Strange. But I mean, they've never mentioned reality breaking. So, I mean, with the season finale literally around the corner, it lowers the percentile of them mentioning breaking realities. Unless, we're going to unlock a whole new evolution of Wanda in one more episode. I mean, that could break it. I mean, you look at it. You have your kids on the line at this point. You literally just revisited your whole history. You got to deal with a questionable Vision, who's coming back to talk to her, to have the talk with her. And now you have possibly Ultron. I'm making my guess it's Ultron. But I'm just saying, with this new body of Vision, full vibranium and everything else coming in, will she break? Are we going to have the House of M in this? And, I mean, Quicksilver, with Pietro, I'm still sticking with it. It's still Pietro. I think it's just because even Agatha doesn't know what's going on.
Because she said she found him. She said she found him. So she could possibly... There was probably a reality break somewhere without us even noticing.
It's just one of those things with the Hex being gone. All I hope is it's like, where am I? Where's the X-Men? Something like that. But that would be pretty awesome. With the Salem, it goes back to Agatha's past with the Salem witch trials, just discovering to see who her character is. Her own covenant was
against her
because she
overstepped her bounds, not even trying to break magic levels that she wasn't ready for.
I mean, not even just that. It's just dabbling in the untouchable magics. I mean, that's why it goes back, and it goes back to the book. Does she have the Dark Book, which is the most darkest book of the MCU universe that unlocks just unlimited power. I'm talking about Senator Palpatine, unlimited power. But no, I'm talking it's just with her annihilating her whole covenant and annihilating her own mom. I mean, did you see where in the where Wanda saw the Mind Stone?
Yes, where there was just a silhouette of that old classic Scarlet Witch costume coming out.
Yeah, and I guess there's a theory out there that's saying it's just that be Agatha's mom gifting her the power of the Scarlet Witch? I mean, then again, it's just... I mean, honestly, I don't think it would make sense, but I mean, it's pretty cool to think that, but I'm like... My only thing is it's kind of like... the stones in Pokemon, where it evolves the Pokemon.
Yeah, evolution story. So with that, I think it's more like it's just more of the actual spirits, collective power. It's just like it's just a collective power that just not so much enhances her strength. It just unleashes it.
What's your prediction going into the season finale? What are you hoping to see?
Let's see. I'm hoping to see. Well, we're still thinking it's going to be Ultron and that new Vision body.
Yeah.
So basically, I see Ultron. We're going to say Ultron and Agatha, fighting Scarlet Witch, and then Vision comes in, and then they somehow beat Ultron, and then Vision gets his body back because that's most likely Vision's original body. Mm-hmm. So he gets his body back. Yeah. With the help of Scarlet Witch.
I mean, obviously. I mean, that's what I kind of like when I first saw it. I'm like, oh, hey, it's Vision's future body. What I really want to see, and I'm still trying to figure out with this episode changing pretty much the whole game, who's going to be our surprise cameo? Our Luke Skywalker cameo. I mean, now I don't even know anymore. I just, with everything that's going on, they basically almost took out the question of breaking realities.
It's most likely going to be... And I'm thinking it's going to be Doctor Strange to help launch off Phase 4.
But then that wouldn't be a Luke Skywalker cameo style, would it?
Really?
I mean, like I said, you have Luke Skywalker's cameo next to Benedict Cumberbatch's cameo, which we know it's coming. But I don't think that's oh my God, I'm about to cry. Really? I mean, the closest thing I can think of would be to that magnitude is Hugh Jackman, Wolverine, which probably not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
Robert Downey Jr. is Tony Stark, but I don't know how.
Once again, his story already ended. There's no point in bringing him back.
But I mean, I'm talking about like Luke Skywalker level. Then you have Captain America.
Once again, his story arc is over too.
And it wouldn't. But then again, wouldn't it be a good transition from Captain America? For Captain America would be that good transition from WandaVision to Falcon and the Winter Soldier, since that's the next show. I mean, it's plausible. But I mean, and then there's another one where it's like they might bring in what, Magneto or Patrick Stewart's Professor X.
I would love.
I mean, I would cry. I would definitely cry. I'd be like, it's finally happening. But I mean, and then obviously John Krasinski. And and please comment below. I mean, who do you think was going to be this quote unquote Luke Skywalker leveled cameo? Because I mean, I want to hear everybody else's.
Another question is, which Luke Skywalker are we getting? Are we getting Return of the Jedi or are we getting Last Jedi?
No, I'm talking about Mandalorian Luke Skywalker cameo, where he just comes in and then it's like, it has to be Luke. It has to be Luke. It's a green lightsaber. Check the hand. It's the hand. The season finale coming. There's so many questions that are still left unanswered, and honestly, I cannot wait to see what they have in store, because honestly, I have been dedicated to the show since it came out. Even with the trailers, one of the things is just I can't wait. This is one show that I cannot wait. I just, I wish they did the whole binge watching, because that would be very satisfying. But I mean, other than that, I can't wait for next week's episode.
Sorry guys, I forgot to pay the electricity.
Damn it, producer Christian! What the hell happened to the lights?
What did I sign up for? I mean, hey, so I guess. Oh my God,
we're gonna get Saul, aren't we?
Yeah, I mean, he's using a flashlight for our lighting. Wow, this is very low budgeted. You know what, guys? Hopefully he pays the electricity bill for next week. So don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share our show. Make sure. I want to hear your theories of what's gonna happen for Wanda. And until next week.
Spoiler. Dude, we're just lost for words because our producer killed our lights because he can't pay the bills on time. God.
It's low budget for a reason.